Okay, it looks like I'm live. I'm going to take a look at the Fallout 76 gameplay reveal trailer just given to us at E3. And we're just going to do a side by side look, walk through, and I'm going to watch this and tell you everything that is going on and what it looks like we're going to be getting. By the way, I'm Sniper Sector, and thank you very much for tuning in. Let's get started.
All the other games, and it is our biggest one yet. It is 4 times the size of Fallout 4.
All right, well, there you hear it. First thing that Todd Howard says, it is four times bigger than Fallout 4, which is great initially. Now, one thing you always got to be worried about is the map, is this world going to be filled with enough stuff, or is it just going to be an empty sandbox? 4 times is a lot bigger. So we have a lot to hope for with that. So let's move on.
Set in the hills of
West Virginia, we knew that.
To emerge into an untamed and very different wasteland.
All right, here we go. First look at everything. Graphics are a little bit different. They put a different animation on it, and I think that is referencing the the first Fallout ever, because right here we have that I think it's not T51, it's a T49, I don't know. But we're showing the beginning of it. Guy in power armor, always good to see. But yeah, I mean, this is just exciting because this is everything we wanted. Ron Perlman's voice, always an amazing thing to hear. Heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountains. All right, let's pause. Okay. So the first thing we're seeing right there, we're getting a look at the land, and it is the most green shade of green, other than mods that we've ever seen. Probably also the most amount of trees that we've ever seen, and I'm liking it. That's one thing that I talked about in my other live stream I did before, is that I was expecting, it says right there in the song, Blue Ridge Mountains, and being, very close to West Virginia, I know exactly what kind of terrain we're expecting. Mountains, hills, caves, trees. We're going to be in the forest, 100%. And I think it's going to give a lot of opportunity to new exploration, and just terrain in general. First thing we're seeing, some power lines. Looks like a huge tower in the distance. Another couple of those similar to the power relays and everything that they have in Fallout 3. And then a giant, what looks like security sniper tower. But let's keep going. Lots of old towny things. We have our power armor. Nuclear reactor. Okay, this is the first big thing. So we have this ogre-looking ghoul or super mutant, and we know before with some of the lore that technically super mutants hadn't made any kind of appearance at this time, because it's only 25 years since the bombs dropped, which actually we don't technically know yet, but that's what everybody's been saying. But we have this huge ogre, and I mean, that looks good because we're going to have returning creature, something that we're going to have to really look out for. Let's keep it going. Thank you to those two people watching. Got a crashed airplane. Still lots of trees. This one, God, I don't know what this is, but to me, looks like the International Space Station crashed in West Virginia. It's a huge, I don't know, just circular object with a whole bunch of, latticing. It's really big, and we're taking a walk through it. But that would be a really cool thing to see because the bombs dropped. Maybe we see such a large aspect of the pre-war in this game now, something that we've never seen before. Vault Tech celebrates 300 years of America. Okay. Mining equipment, a new melee weapon we see. Okay, so that mining equipment, this new mining hat in our scene at 2 minutes and 17 seconds, it looks like one of my predictions about the game might be coming true. Even though we're in West Virginia, I did predict that we might be seeing Luray Caverns, which takes place in regular Virginia, not West Virginia, but we might be seeing mining colonies, a mining setting, and that's where something that I also predicted is going to come into play, which shows itself in just a couple of seconds. But it is going to be bats, a brand new creation, a brand new creature that we get to experience, a Rad Bat. I don't think it'll be called that. Maybe something a little bit more exciting, but it's coming. That looks like a really messed up. That looks like a really messed up. That's a mole rat. It's a jacked up mole rat. But rightfully so. The bombs probably dropped on top of its head. Next, we have a giant excavator, something that is definitely part of our real world universe. So that is also just cementing in this story that we're going to have mining and underground terrain be a huge part of this new map and world. I'm excited. It looks like we got some, more custom armor. Looks like a new weapon. Doesn't look like anything I've seen before. Kind of looks like a MG42 with the housing around the barrel. So maybe we're going to get some old world weapons, which would be really cool. That leaves, the door wide open for mods, and hopefully, we don't get rid of those new. We don't get rid of free mods. Creation Club is not my favorite thing in the world. I don't want to pay for anything like that. All right, let's keep going. Got our first look at City, and there it is at 2 minutes and 26 seconds. You see a bat hovering right above you. That's going to be pretty awesome. We're seeing a lot of swamp, a lot of trees, a lot of vegetation. That's going to give a fantastic look. We don't know yet if the engine has been updated or anything like that from Fallout 4. But hopefully that comes with the announcement. I'd be super excited because the Xbox One X, I don't think is being tested right now in its performance. I think we definitely need that. Let's keep going. A university. We'll see where that goes. Vault-Tec University. And then what seems like the White House, but I'm pretty sure it's not the White House. But maybe it is a large new university in West Virginia. Probably not Frostburg, but something around there. Or I'm sorry, Frostburg's in Maryland, but still on the border. Maybe a university in Virginia. I also talked about in my previous videos that a big landmark in the surrounding areas, if we're really on the border of West Virginia, is going to be James Madison University and the University of Virginia, which have a huge, historic value with it being Thomas Jefferson and, the sister school JMU. So that's going to be a huge one because we love to talk about our founding fathers in the Fallout universe. We're getting close to the end here, so let me hit play and we'll see what else we can get out of it. Looks like we're putting on some power armor. Begins. And that's it. The last look we get at is of that power armor, very similar to the way we started out Fallout 4. So I think that is going to be very much an implementation in the early story. Maybe it has to do with they wore power armor in mines and things like that. So we could see that early on, but it looks great. I'm psyched. It's fantastic news. I can only wait. What do we have? 3 more hours, 4 more hours? Who knows? I'm here on the West Coast waiting. But that is everything. I'm Sniper Sector. That was the first look at the E3 extended trailer. Stay tuned because later on I'll be doing an in-depth view once we hear more from Todd Howard himself. But thank you all for tuning in. The few that did, I hope to see more of you along the line and giving me some encouragement. Feel free to follow, like, all that. You know the biz. And I will see you later. Peace out.